What's up everyone, in this video you'll see some crazy FC25 matches, wagers on GamerSaloon that I played. So yeah, I hope that you'll have some fun, but I also hope that you'll learn something, because you'll see the art of negotiating on GamerSaloon, as well as some other stuff about how you should approach playing your games on GamerSaloon. So first let me tell you that if you wanna start playing on GamerSaloon, don't forget to use the link in the description, because you'll get a very fine bonus. To be exact, it's a 50% instant deposit bonus, meaning that you'll get half of the money that you deposit added to your account instantly. So if you deposit, for example, $20, you're gonna get another 10 added to your account instantly. And why do you need money? Well, I have everything on my channel. So how it works is you bet an amount of money on yourself, your opponent does the same, and whoever wins gets the money. So that's why you need money. So if you want to get some free money, then use the link in the description and you'll get it, as I said, half of the amount that you deposit. And also, if you want to start playing on GamerSaloon without any risk of losing your money, you can contact me and I'll help you out with that. So yeah, it's a coaching program. But yeah, the call is free. You can book a free call with me. You can contact me on Instagram, on Discord, whatever, and I'll explain everything for you, and we'll see if you're a good fit to work with me. So yeah, that's basically it. Now let's jump into the video. First, he accepted my $10 challenge that I had posted on the site. I won that game, but then I lost the next two $10 games. Then I won a $20 game and a $10 game. I didn't record everything, but as you can see, I had destroyed him 11-2 and he rage quit. In the midst of his anger, he wanted to play for $50, with the rules being the best of two, so 2 games. And here is where the negotiation part comes into play. To his offer, I answered that I would only play if I could use Real Madrid, and he could not. This is how you should play all your GamerSaloon games, at least if you are here to make money. Only play if you are certain that you can win. And because I could use the most OP team in FC, I was confident that I would win. Enjoy the highlights. As you see, he rage quit and I made $50. But he doesn't stop there. First, he sends me a message, "Nice scam, bro," even though I told him the rules before the challenge had been set up and he accepted. You can see his messages here. Obviously, he was super angry and wanted his revenge, so he sends this offer. No Madrid or City for $50, which I accepted with pleasure.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
I knew that if he couldn't use Real Madrid, I could easily beat him with Liverpool. I asked him what team is he gonna use. And he says PSG. Anyhow, whatever team he uses doesn't really matter as long as he doesn't use Real Madrid, I thought. So without me even suggesting anything, he made an offer that was more than acceptable for me. So we set up the challenge, best of two again. He ended up using Bayern instead of PSG. But it didn't matter for me, as long as he didn't use Real Madrid. Enjoy the highlights. The first game was pretty intense. As you saw, it finished 4-4. And as you saw, he rage quit again and I made another $50. I was thinking if I should ask him for another challenge, but it was almost 3 AM. I was tired and didn't want to risk anything. So I decided to be content with the $100 that I made and call it a night. So as you saw, it was a pretty crazy night, but to be honest, one of the better nights on GamerSaloon for me in a long time. And yeah, I made $100. I hope that my opponent's wallet didn't feel anything after these losses. And considering that his default team was Al Nasser, I hope that he is a rich Saudi Arabian man and that this was nothing for him. So thank you for the money, bro, and I hope that you are rich.